Today's theme, MAGA. That's right, people. Trump's out. He's proud. He's not gay. Maybe. Let's be honest. He's probably one of the most bi men I've ever seen in my life. If you look at old clips of him in the 80s and 90s, and I don't know how Gen X and millennials didn't see this. I don't know how, the people before us didn't go, they were growing up watching him on TV, showing up on Wendy Williams going is this guy good for you? The way that he sounds like a real piece of shit. And if he's having these sorts of jealousies, this sort of suspicion, because this one black lady goes on the Wendy Williams show, and he's standing up there with Wendy, and then it's a relationship advice segment. He is one of the most gay men we've ever had in the public setting, where he will go with Wendy and he will critique and break up men in front of an audience, and he goes, "Listen here, lady, and I tell you this, you will have no trouble finding another man if you choose to let this one go. I guarantee you that." He's so fucking fun. When you actually watch old clips of him, he is amazing. Oh my god. Anyways, maybe not amazing as a person, but amazing as an entertainer. That's why he got where he is today, folks. But he is making moves, not in silence like Megan Thee, but making moves on the screen for all of us to watch. Folks, we're going to jump into the first story because it's a big one, it's a doozy, and I think a lot of people, I heard about it and I went, this is AI generated. I watched the video, so I swear to God, everybody in the comments was going, this looks like AI, his mouth doesn't move right, the fingers are blending together. I guarantee it. Folks, I reviewed it. I looked through it. This is posted by Donald Trump himself, his account. I don't know about the authenticity of the video, but I know about the authenticity of that. It came from White House sources. It came from the president himself. Folks, I'm tired of teasing. I'm tired of edging you. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Trump announces the Patriot Games. What? No, this is not a collab with Mr. Beast. It is a unifying gesture for America's 250th anniversary, as one boy and one girl from each district will be sacrificed to keep up the spirit of the Republic. Folks, you're probably hearing this and you're going, Ollie, you're lying to me. You're making this up. It's fake. But I'm going to read you this story, you're going to formulate your opinion, and then you can call me a liar. I'm fine with it. You can smear my name, you can do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I'm going to have fun. Because guess what, folks? These Patriot Games, they're happening during my birthday. I can't wait. Let's get into it, folks. President Snow, Donald Trump, announced the Patriot Games as the new athletic competition featuring top high school athletes from across the United States. Specifically, one young man and one young woman selected from each state and territory. This includes Guam, this includes the Virgin Islands, all of those places, the places that are not even considered states, but we hold dominion over them. Puerto Rico would be considered that also. The event is designed as a 4-day showdown to showcase youthful talent and national pride. Trump highlighted that the games would strictly prohibit men from competing in women's sports, aligning with his administration's policies on transgender participation in athletics. He made the little kind of snide remark that you're not going to see women and you're not going to see men playing in women's sports. You'll see everything except that. This initiative was unveiled as a part of the broader plans for the nation's semi-quincentennial celebrations, which means 250th in 2026. Because if you don't know, or if you're not that big on history, because I know how much the public school system sucks at teaching kids anything these days, America was founded, by most accounts, it technically wasn't an independent state. We just signed the Declaration of Independence. We did all of that in 1776. So, in 2076, we'll have our 300th anniversary. But right now, we just got to settle for the plain old 250th. I don't know if I'm going to be here for the 300th, but I hope I am. I really do. Because that would mean that I died at 70. Fuck, that would really suck. Folks, the Patriot Games form a key component of the Freedom 250 festivities, aimed at commemorating the 250th anniversary of American independence, scheduled to take place between June 25th and July 10th, 2026. The event will coincide with other patriotic activities, including a massive Spirit of America parade honoring fallen soldiers, and the world's largest fireworks display from the National Mall, and a Great American State Fair featuring pavilions from all 50 states. I mean, fun, I guess. He's going all out. What I love about this fella is that he's willing to go all out. He's willing to spend a lot of money on a casino it's going to be gone in 3 years. It will not exist. But that's what I like about him. He's willing to put on a show doesn't care about tomorrow. He is he's a symbol of the 1980s. It's excess. It's like the American style of just like, we want to live in a big ass tower and we want to cheat on our wives. That's kind of the vibe that he's bringing back to the country. And I'm not going to lie to you. If your Brain on Air is broadcasting from a tower in Miami in a few years, I'm not going to be mad. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing cocaine. It's going to be the 2020s. I'm going to tell my grandkids about it. And I'm going to say that I was baller. I will be like, you know how people are really grateful for the Ronald Reagan era of the 1980s where it was like, yeah, I was doing coke, I was partying, I was doing all this shit. I will look back just as fondly on the Donald Trump era because that will be the new 1980s, and I cannot wait for it. He's described these celebrations as fulfilling his campaign promise to host the most spectacular national birthday party in history, drawing inspiration from past world fairs and emphasizing unity and American exceptionalism. I mean, this announcement, it's sparking widespread debate on the comparisons to the dystopian Hunger Games series, obviously, where districts send one boy and one girl as tributes to compete in brutal arena games, you know what I mean, where they end up killing each other. Critics on social media also are pointing out the parallels in selection criteria, leading to memes and commentary from figures like Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, Fatty Bombaddy, and California Governor Gavin Newsom, gross, slick, skinny lawyer, while supporters view it as a wholesome celebration of youth and patriotism. Detractors argue it evokes divisivism and authoritarian undertones amid Trump's ongoing political narrative. I mean, authoritarian, let's cut it out. I'm not gonna lie. We're not gonna be here in a few years.
Primrose Everdeen.
That's gonna be your sister. Your sister will be selected, and then you and your as of yet not ruined by Hollywood face will look really upset. This is before Jennifer Lawrence ruined her face. Like, she just got more injections and stuff. She looked really naturally pretty in this movie. And then this girl's walking on up. We're going to skip forward a bit. I don't care. Dear.
I volunteer as tribute.
This is actually a really good movie.
We have a volunteer. Mr. Mayor, you need to get out of here. You need to get out of here.
Yep.
Go find Mom.
No.
We're going to go find Mom.
I'm going to go see Donald Trump.
No, please.
Yep.
Dramatic turn of events.
You're going to watch your own children be taken by Donald Trump's army.
District 12's very first volunteer.
There's Kristi Noem with her caked on makeup and her fucking goofy outfits. Come on up. I'm the governor of South Dakota.
Come on, dear.
You'll see me in airports, telling you to take off your shoes. Now, do you have a real ID? What is your name?
What's your name? Miss Everdeen. Well, I bet my hat that was your sister, wasn't it?
What?
Yes. Let's have a big hand for our very first volunteer, Katniss Everdeen.
Why aren't you clapping, you ungrateful fucks? Oh my god, now see, this is like, listen, I promise you, next year, the three-finger salute is gonna pop off.
For the boys.
For the boys. This is actually a really good movie. The Hunger Games is a really, really good movie. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I really do.
Peter Millard.
Josh Hutcherson! He's really good in this movie, actually. And then they take him up. We have our nominees for the Patriot Games. I remember crying to this movie when the little black girl dies. Rue, whatever her name is.
Our tributes from District 12.
They chose really good plain-looking actors for this role. Alright, whatever, who cares? Fun. You know what I mean? We're not going to be there. As a matter of fact, to prove that we're not going to be there, let's go ahead and let's hear it from the president's words himself. President Snow, you have the mic.
In my campaign for president, I pledged to give America the most spectacular birthday party the world has ever seen for
Hookers, tits, everything.
250th anniversary on July 4th
Orn.
next year. Already we've had big celebrations to commemorate the 250th birthdays of the Army, the Navy,
The
United
Army.
States Marines, but there is much, much more to come. We're going to have a good time.
Woo!
As we ring in 2026, Americans across the nation will see the iconic Washington Monument illuminated with festive birthday lights to honor the start of this historic anniversary year. Then from June 25th to July 10th,
We're going to light up Washington's
we will
cock.
host the Great American State Fair on the National Mall, featuring pavilions from all 50 states, highlighting breathtaking innovations and celebrating America's exceptional history and culture. Frankly, you'll never see anything like it, and you'll never see anything like it again. In the fall, we will host the first ever Patriot Games.
Yes.
An unprecedented 4-day athletic event featuring the greatest high school athletes, one young man and
they're gonna
one
kill
young
each
woman
other.
From each state and territory.
I will drink
But I
their
promise
blood.
There will be no men playing in women's sports. You're not going to see that. You'll see
If
everything.
it doesn't
but
go
that.
well, I'm going to lock
As I
JD
first
Vance in a room
announced
with
in
some
2020,
poisonous berries.
We will build the National Garden of American Heroes featuring statues of all-time greatest Americans.
Robert E.
And we
Lee.
will build a triumphal arc. as we
Nathan Bedford
celebrate
Forrest.
250 years of American freedom. We are the only major city. We are the only major capital. We are the only major place without a triumphal arc, a beautiful triumphal arc. One
Beautiful.
like in Paris, we
Yes.
have the beautiful arc in Paris. They call it the Arc de Triomphe. And we're going to have one in Washington, D.C. very soon. Construction will start
Why?
in the very near future.
Why?
And next spring, we will host a major prayer event on the National Mall
Oh, here we
to
go.
rededicate our country as one nation under God.
You're the
We're
right
not
you're the right
changing
guy for that.
A lot of people would like to see it. It'll never happen.
I'd love to see
And on
it.
Flag Day, we will have a one-of-a-kind UFC event here at the White House. It'll be the greatest champion fighters in the world.
Yes.
All fighting that same night. The great Dana White is hosting.
The
and
great
it's gonna be
Dana
something
White.
special.
God damn.
But all of this is just the beginning. 2026 will be a celebration of America like no other, honoring our nation in all of its glory. To help carry out these exciting plans, we have created a new public-private partnership. It's called Freedom 250.
Wow.
Working with states, companies, and organizations across the country, we will renew the patriotism, pride, and pioneering spirit of America and lay the groundwork for the next 250 years of independence and freedom. This will be a time like you've never had in your lives. America 250. Thank you. I love you all.
Folks, it's gonna be a party. Grab your loved ones because it may be the last few months that you have with them before they get sent to the military tribunal, folks. I mean, they're going to be running for the cornucopia. You will be watching the television. You will be watching on your LED screen that was tariffed from China, so it costs like $200 more than it did a couple years ago. You'll be watching on your LED screen as your child slams the end of an arrowhead through the neck of another child. And you will go, I am oddly proud of this. I don't know why, but my heart is singing to me right now. I feel a sense of patriotism that I've never felt before. I feel a sense of fear that I've never felt before. And I feel libertad.